In an interview with Dutch newspaper De Telegraaf, cycling legend Eddy Merckx said something that caught a lot of attention. He believes Mathieu van der Poel might be the only rider capable of challenging Tadej Pogačar for the overall win in the Tour de France. If, and that's a big if, the Dutchman fully commits to it. It's an intriguing thought, one that's popped up from time to time when we talk about classic specialists of past generations. Riders like Peter Sagan or Philippe Joubert have had similar speculations floating around them. There's no debate, Van der Poel is an exceptional talent. When others begin to fade, that's when he starts racing. He can win from long-range solo attacks and out-sprint small groups. He's explosive, unpredictable, and ruthlessly effective. But back to the question, could Van der Poel win the Tour de France if he gave everything to it? It would be an enormous challenge. The biggest obstacle? His weight. To win a Grand Tour, you have to perform in the high mountains. And the heavier you are, the more watts you need to push just to stay with the lightweight climbers. Compared to recent winner Tadej Pogačar, Van der Poel is about 10 kilos heavier. That means he'd need to exert significantly more energy on every climb. To be competitive, he'd likely need to shed around 10 kilos, and that means losing muscle mass. But losing that weight would compromise his strengths in the spring classics and cyclocross, where that extra muscle is a weapon on flat roads and punchy climbs. He'd be trading one superpower for another. Then there's his time trialing. Sure, he's a master at riding solo on a road bike, but time trials are a different beast. He's yet to make a mark in that discipline. To compete for a Grand Tour, he'd need to spend serious time in wind tunnels, refining his aerodynamics and improving his position on the TT bike. Van der Poel is a one-day race specialist, a true master of peaking for big moments. When he wants to be good, he's great. But performing day in, day out, for 3 full weeks, that's something else entirely. Just look at this year's Tour de France. After just a week, he was already running on empty. Eventually, illness forced him to abandon. In my view, consistency would be an even bigger hurdle for Van der Poel than the weight loss. So, do I believe Merckx is right? Could Van der Poel seriously challenge for the yellow jersey in Paris? Honestly, no, I don't think so. Age is starting to become a factor. And more importantly, stage racing just isn't where Van der Poel's heart lies. And that's the key. If you don't want it, truly want it, you won't win it. You have to live for it. You have to control every detail, every day. Watch your food, monitor every training session with scientific precision. But Van der Poel, he values his freedom. He wants to go skiing in the off-season, play a round of golf the day after a race, and fair enough. That's what he enjoys. That's what suits him. Chasing yellow in Paris? That just doesn't seem to be his road.